Welcome to the Fluffy Cow Studio. This is our final episode on our porch decor. Today we are going to be making a flower pot and to go on our decor. I want to welcome you all out today and thank you so much for popping in. You are beautiful and you are enough just the way you are. Okay. We are going to be painting this this is a Dollar Tree pot. It is black and I'm just going to dry brush over the top of it a English navy blue in the apple barrel paint. I don't need to do the bottom because we're going to be gluing it onto our porch sitter. Okay, then I'm going to take some apple red from Apple Barrel, and we are going to be painting the top, just dry brushing it so we can have that black stick through a little bit. Got to make it look old and rustic like me. Okay, now we are going to do a cool blue on the just dry brushing it because we still want some of that black and blue and navy to show through. We're just going to dry brush it on there so it gives it a little highlight, gives it a more depth. And we're going to do the same with a little bit of orange on this red, not too much, just a little bit. Okay, now I got a solar light from Dollar Tree. It is also black, but I'm taking my white Apple Barrel acrylic paint and I'm dry brushing the stem of that. And then I am going to dry brush the apple red onto the light, all the black pieces on the light except for the cover for the sun to get its energy in there. Just dry brushing it. I still want the black to show through. Now we're going to do, I took a small brush to go around all the little windows in there. Okay, these stars are 3 inches wide. I painted them black with the acrylic paint, and I'm only going to do the top and the sides. I'm not going to do the bottoms because we're going to be gluing them on. This is just the acrylic black paint. Okay, then when they dry, I'm going to take some red and I'm going to dry brush it on there. Or maybe it's more sloppy paint on it. I'm not using a whole lot of paint. And I'm going to do the English navy on another star. Just dry brushing it on. And the other star is going to be white. Okay, then I'm going to take my cool blue and go over the blue a little bit just to lighten it up, give it some highlight. Again, I like depth and I like it to look old and rustic like me. And then I'm going to take my paint and I'm going to write on it God on the red, bless the on the white, USA on the blue. Now if you have stickers or if you have a stencil or a Cricut, go ahead and use them. I didn't do too terribly bad on these ones writing, but honestly, if you do have stickers, stencils, or Cricut, you can use them. And I actually did 2 coats of each one of these to make it pop a little bit more. I hope you guys enjoyed the little picture of the colt last video. I think he is so cute. Okay, I'm going to be writing bless the, I think I did bless in red and the in black. And then I did the USA in red, or white, sorry. I'm colorblind on top of being old, I guess. It's okay. Once you get old, you can use that as an excuse for, screwing up every now and then. Okay, now I have a 2x4, which is, I went outside and painted it, spray painted it. And if I can find my paper, I will tell you how long that is. Okay, that is 9.5 inches. And it's a 2x4, but it's actually more like 3.5 inches because, they got to short us a little bit to save themselves money. Just kidding, that's not true, but, And this is going to be going on the front, and so I will refer this as the front board. Again, it's 9 inches, 9.25 inches, and it's 2x4. I'm just dry brushing on here some white. And I'm going to do all sides because all sides will show. Except for the very bottom, but I still did it anyway. Okay, now I'm going to take some wood glue and I'm going to glue these down. And I'm going to glue the white one down first, I think, to put it in the middle. Oh no, wait a minute, I did the ends. I did the 2 ends first. I have to remember what I did. But sometimes Alzheimer's kicks in and I don't know what I'm doing. I love to use that as an excuse. The scary thing is if it happens one day, I had to watch my mom pass away with that. That was a horrible disease. Okay, I'm going to do the blue and the red one on the ends, and I'm going to line them up. And then when I put the white one in, I'll put it in as close in the middle as I can of those 2 stars. Again, these stars are 3 inches. And they came from Hobby Lobby. Gotta love Hobby Lobby, don't you? I sure do. The checkbook don't, but I do. I'm going to fit that in there nicely. Get that in there good. Putting a little pressure on it. Okay, now I'm going to take that, we're going to set that down and let it dry. Now I'm going to take a foam floral block and I'm going to put it down in I'm going to glue it down into the pot, because if I don't, it kind of falls and moves around, at least while I'm decorating. And yes, this is going to go outside, but I don't think it will really matter because I not only put the decorations and things in, but I also put rocks down in there to kind of hold it and give it some weight when I finish. Now I'm just decorating, and all these decorations came from Walmart, the 97-cent ones. I think in this video I couldn't find my wire cutter. To be honest with you, I think I left it out. I was making a fence for my ducks, and I think I left it out there, or out in the shop. Or shed, I mean. It's not much of a shop. So now I am just gluing down these things and putting them in. Making it look however I thought it looked good. No rhyme or reason, and you guys the same. You know what looks good to you, and if it looks good to you, it most likely will look good to others too. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're going to be making in our next video some fluffy cows, and if you subscribe, then I'm going to take and have a drawing between my subscription, all the people who have subscribed, to win a fluffy cow that we've made. Not a real one. I have to get my own first before I can give one away. Okay. After I get this flower arrangement made, I am going to glue this pot down with E6000 glue to the base. I'm going to then glue the white board that we put the God Bless the USA on in front of all three of our projects. And I'll show you what that looks like down here at the end here in a minute. I also took my drill and drilled 2 holes for the United States flags. And this is the final project. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I'm sorry for my many faults in these videos. I'll try and do better. But thank you for coming. If you like this video, please hit like, and if you want to see more, please hit subscribe. Thank you so very much for coming. I really appreciate it.